And the campaign time, na some for now. One more 2 days some more Dr. Bawumia campaign now can be. They go to and you follow ban or more eba and mako. And you know, or Bibia or Bedruha, a besha see any bedding for more. Nakaka on what you are to Jana for you said near my airport.
Yada Abuna Pokua as a reporting live from the NPP party headquarters here in Accra. And to watch a setup of my party headquarters where any electoral commission and on Babe final declaration. Omuvia na the flag bearer elect, whoever the person may be, ebejina hono wakasa, your friend acceptance speech, obekasa edi party for on this particular stage. Ewo screen so inti enone de obia train say is impenny for Babe declaration omuvia na acceptance speech nso etumi atwaso enti ye waha ye this coverage ni nyina ebebremo from the party headquarters enti Abuna Pokua Ahwene ene Ablekuma North former MP Eddie Nkomo enti my member studio na ye ntwaso Prof Sapon na wanugu asem so awoka yes
very well enti na make say na a lot of assurance of victory because I mean no elections are already who were 7 regions be obia ne wompre now share data no mu na upper west na obia ne nempre na oti na obia ne nempre bono east na obia ne nempre ho savannah na obia ne nempre ho northeast no ane ho na obia ne nempre ho northern na obia ne nempre ho ahafo ne bono
and even
yes any oti those 7 na cool chop like no obia ne nempre ho and I know you're highly competitive. In fact, Emrami data nature says Ashanti region is gone like massively for him. And I must say, even whatever happens at Greater Accra, still the win is not going to be anything will be better doubted. But all in all, no, maybe my biggest surprise impo me data and chere. If I'm data near Ben the most unifier.
Yes.
For the most unifier, Brian got as high as 16.7 or 16.8%.
Okay.
And no in Ben and Opening Kennedy Agyapong reduced score 24. So for the most unifier, you could see clearly that Brian was gaining and usually not affected Kennedy DNNT. May 3 different reports on unifier, popularity, and then suitability.
Okay.
For the most unifier, Nana Brian, it was so far. And I am shocked, sir, for both the unifier and the Nkranaya system, he is doing about 18, 17, 18%. Emma will win a region. No research would have could predict, say, Obeya the Grandpa or Brodibe winning Adi. It is seriously, Sir Brian, etimi position who ye obi. Na otimid in Husha campaign 2028 Nimu year. Yes, he will be marketing and selling flag bearer Omeyini. But he will be doing it for himself. The best said Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, yes, Brabebua with mobilization across the country. Or didn't who shame or go place to place, no, or the marketing, no answer, no, the account. I think by now, Kasa O2 for Umuntie will be a but on a good day, I think Monday and Opa.
Yes.
We can properly advise them. And that will be unfunny who ensure campaign. We are not the building CV. One mom do work on one do I mention a friend said Bono region, for example. Bono region, there are some places now can we need the last time. Into no mu can for Emma Omu campaign, mu involvement in the campaign and
yes.
Brekum East, Brekum West, Brekum West, and Jamai South. Jamai South, for example, Kennedy we need with a difference of 93. Brekum East. Kennedy winning with a difference of 1-1. And then you say 93 now, the winning Adania Koye Bawumia 132. 1-1, then they win Babe Dani, Koye Bawumia with a gap of 65. What it means is that Omo call first no.
Yes.
So person Omo says Siuswa. First of all, we are party for and Sanomo Wasem as Obi. And two person Siuswa, they would want to see say Empo when no. How well now don't share campaign
him.
Na ya almost so. A bit of crowd said Brian said no didn't share the previous campaign him and I'm managing this vote. So didn't who share 2028 campaign him ye na baby or man activities in the doors no one ko against. One ko yemu mani lose na maba. Ni nipa na beka sa ankomo no be this ankomo no. Nipa so say any wo nya adwen pa na de campaign. Obuankwa dia eduwa omusombehu na omabo. I think say he is the biggest surprise. Yes, we all knew na obedi obetoso miensa. But percentage or the atoso miensa na de me de mejitu as a researcher say and crossing me. The closest was 16%. And he's doing about 18. I will not say 16 is equal to 18. He has surprised me while shocking me now. Yabonabaso significantly cry to win a region. To win a region.
A region Agyapong winning in the last.
Yes. Ultimately, draw votes through Agyapong to the extent that Timia Mane win.
In a region he won.
Absolutely.
2023.
OSHA 2023, Dr. Bawumia in the voter region, a difference. Dr. Bawumia lost with a difference of 861 votes. Yes. 861 votes. And they were gaining 2,111 difference. We're gaining. That time, no, Kennedy they win here with that difference of 861 votes, no. And then Kennedy, no, Ababe third. Because Brian win here, no, Bawumia the toss me, no. Kennedy Abete. So from a win to a third position.
Matisa Electoral Commission office. There is a public statement and apology from Prophet Bernard Nelson Nation. Mekai Ediama Munchai Missisia Yanko EC Emra.
Candidate. It's lost the last elections. So it will give him the appropriate platform to go back and plan again with the party for us to strategize and then see where we have lost since he was a candidate in the elections. I mean that something ought to be done, and but it has to be done in very simple in this particular case because he was the one on the last. He's able to assess himself the shortfalls using the SWOT analysis so that at least you can turn some of the questions and this
Thank you. And that's the Deputy General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party telling us that, of course, if it does happen that Dr. Bawumia is announced by the Electoral Commission, they're still willing.
Enti mode ebechayen for the terrible sound way Electoral Commission head office. Enti Nioma tutumu ya yebesan so akobio ba meyemra studio hani entwa yen common so call Bernard Nelson Nation the official page and we know a page a blue tick into our say yakase bibi blue tick that's a verified account Facebook into wokwa ade a ubehu 4 minutes ago ya na ode eto ma menhwana menkan emamo kama na obia enhu said enioma esi eko. You would recall say on Monday me an interview we could see saying so a very big interview and nipa bibinati across the world in a public statement. I will say I wish to address the inaccurate prophetic declarations I made concerning the new Patriotic Party presidential primaries. Through a book, videos, and media interviews, I stated that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong would win the primaries and become the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. That word did not come to pass. I missed it. I was wrong. I am deeply sorry, and I ask for your forgiveness. Because I spoke publicly with prophetic authority, many people trusted my word, and some were affected emotionally, spiritually, and politically. I acknowledge this with humility. I take full responsibility for this prophetic word. I sincerely apologize to everyone who trusted my word and was hurt, disappointed, or negatively impacted in any way. I am especially sorry to those who made decisions based on what I declared. I do not blame anyone or shift responsibility. I accept that this prophecy as declared failed. This moment has caused me to pause, reflect, and realign myself in accountability and discernment regarding how prophetic revelations are communicated. I remain committed to integrity, growth, and truth. To all who were disappointed or hurt, I humbly ask for your forgiveness. To believers in Ghana and around the world who felt disappointed or wounded I sincerely ask for your forgiveness. I offer my apology to any believer in whom my actions may have sown doubt regarding the voice of God and his ability to speak to his people. I am grateful to those who have corrected me and are correcting me in love, and to those who continue to pray for me. Signed, Prophet Bernard L. Bernard Nelson Ishen. Professor Brady.
Your best.
Into public apology. Me amenyonko madamfo. Prophet Bernard L. Bernard Nelson Ishen. Ya wono takrade amanfo into a takrade boy. True and true. I see. Into or the chaupa at the abba. It looks very well written in terms of the tone. Very, very well written. Eden Aobeka, Ediafa, prophet. Let's say prophet, professor.
I will say, yes, that's the intro, no?
Yes.
When they come, the background says,
sure.
Election based on barely purely scientific in those days and data.
Yes.
Saying the prophecies are back so far the count. Me can say, ye kasa ye kano.
Yes.
The dia terminal. Ye academics. Ye
yes.
Ye dia term de bia.
Yes.
Opa kind of can say you are say around or yours ye kuno.
Sure.
And about some of these issues are I am conformity and almost careful. And the way I'm more bass. Pastors, prophet, that's it for. Obi, I see. And let's see who results. No can't say Yamina can, or can't say Yamina can, Nina, ye. Now, your mechanic said, your papa ye, Sabi, Wakasempa, no little J. And so to be the former in piano be brave. Obi who said, oh, yeah, dear. Na ankuya. Also, you're sorry. Who are sending you out? I was chasso.
Absolutely.
And no. Nti edu sa oni person kai e de chopper and Maya ubi obetimi aka no kra no ube careful kakra. Na so no an ka say why sorry. No kai no o say now obe pause. Now I reflect on your see. One direction also far the next time. And you ever say atie for ahwefo asadi e afeto e be gina na yeso aka say so obi tia no anaka say tia bia obetwen na wajai na obi da form asebe ye ntia no so de bria emfa so bia ne so na be sre na afoto ewu ne say something ya me eyi bi so che
honorable Kennedy Agyapong a deliver statement you must say we need more prof.
Show my appreciation, and at an appropriate time, we'll meet and dine together.
Yes.
What I want to say again is that do not use this against anybody in the party. Once they have decided, let's all come together as party members and work together. You should all relax. You should all relax. I know we have 3 years to go. Who knows what will happen? So I want you to be patient. Don't say that who can no vote. So if it had been Ken, what would other contestants, supporters have said? Oh yes. So no Ken no vote should be out. Let's come together as one people. And at an appropriate time, you see how things unfold. Don't worry. God will take care of you. God will take care of you. He knows today was going to come. We didn't know. But God that created us knew today would definitely come to pass. We have experienced that in 2023. So today is no different. So I'm begging you, stay calm. There's a lot of food. Go in there, eat. We have champagne, wine, beer. Eat what you can eat. And let's see what tomorrow has for us. Thank you very much.
Okay, into Honorable Kennedy Agyapong voice and Mote and like a mini concession speech and Omaye. I think there was some good takeout from Sir and Komono. Omo anaya can no vote and admonition of them are very, very positive. But Professor Bwedi, now we'll Prophet L. Bernardins.
Yeah, Obi, it's what shows or a matured person without chopper. Yeah, Ubia can be a becade. Nemo or see share dear so the film. And then you share for the sea. You need a software term, you find the for mom. Say, Yamin and now so kai, now Momuso, a beca could be standing here, Almamo. The food a young biane, young Fabi being fine, Casantio. Nemo near Mestre and say, Ayana, Yamin now was no more ever shen come and I be to jar. Yabestre say, the way I on the canon. Sabi, Ayana come tone down kakra. It says, you won't be other countries. If you see a service and or canna, a drunken for Kofanumokana, come on Kofanumo. No, say no can. So, Odo who share a son biblia, and Kuya, no swish. Yabeka say, I am now West be almost tired, use to be brave. So, what call more programs with them? We can't have me natural. We knew the beer no Sophia. We all of Pentecost. Yamia dream. We saw assemblies. We saw for one time Cassania Miajin. Yami saw also your organ, how in your bridge you as no, but this is. What you can Coupon say? Coupon suit me can I drink us at the point there. No, they tell me. They not drink at them. Sir, you know here. No, you only can hold on a hadrin. The uncle ye pa. Your ban or castle, Majidi say, Yamin, your casa family. Sure. Tea here, Nibisi. Any problem here? But then you know, Ebeko Bawumia, Ebeko Keno, and any Eddie Hong Kong. Yeah. Ye got to Biano, Yaso. No more Yabesre. Now, Obia Famra undecided and undisclosed. Sure. In election. A very important conversation was saying. All the results service by about 8 info analytics. Actually, say 20% undisclosed, undecided. Yes. Now, question tell Bisa or say if elections were to be held today, one over 2 hours, 9 over 2 hours. So I can say Bisa or pay on your corner pause na on person bekasa. Also, meaning take a decision here. Okay, walk on next person. And the info there by an info here 3 different times. Sure. Some data by. Sure. First, almost 20% undecided, undisclosed. Almost I call a friend tracking post or check it repeated responded over across time. Yes. Almost the second one by undecided 0. The third one, almost 34.4% undecided. Over Sanity Africa, almost 0. As Ubia Noha, Ubiaka Ekma, Ubia 12. Yes. Almost a second one. Okay. And say 0. Only a third one, a 0. Then you will Africa Policy Lens, APL, almost a 0. Now, the APSI, the second one, almost say 8.3%. Okay. Undecided. I don't know, yeah.
Professor Smith. Yes, maybe you know. In fact, on all the counts, Niana on decision no was kakra a unifier.
Unifier.
Okay. So, but we unifier and if we mudia, Niaka nina na say majority has decided. So, for example, offer the most popular. Now, one moment deciding is 0.7.
0.7. So
offer the most unifier no and American is 16.
Okay.
And the most suitable no 1.3.
Okay.
So at the delegates level, say. Okay. Apart from unifier no.
So OPK omunina averagely no.
Yeah.
Moving around 8% or so.
Yeah.
Undisclosed, undecided. Fine. That's what I'm saying. So number no was also yeah. Persuasion more. The number no former. We hear persuasion before elections.
Okay.
The time the number never comes. I just say a Juma can see or how I wasn't microphone will be here because percentage you ha omono suit me no kasa ye pa on bit me to the amount. Every election see. I never say ya drink COVID. Now avoid the next primary sir. Yebeko. Nti emu sign a candidate no omuti ye adwuma e pursue the microphone nyina kotuma. Was it Brian? Was it Ken? Was it Bawumia? You know the yes adwuma.
Okay.
But I'm very sure it be a Brian. Hey, hojuma kakra. Koniekwe, that's my thinking. Nti we are sa after election primary see. How now say other researchers are more resources no omituma share ahoni near the hojuma. But often there are big mistakes you tire in primaries.
Okay.
Parties no type big mistakes at that time no pa. Aya offer bibi to say tracking polls.
Okay.
Now why they say a delegate survey. Imagine mistakes are all the political parties in yasa data and in yasa service now. I am not mistake back on no. The tracking polls near and say a delegate survey, which is wrong. For the results of Brewer and now the findings, predictions of Brewer. Yeah, prophecy bekan amosana academics no. Evios.
Yeah.
Heavy. It in why ya also amamu no. Oduba academic service area. Obi to intro those survey na atofa amam. Tabi. Or the chair will say, take a decision based on or the umbrella.
Yeah, bro, no.
Tebia, when your results are enquire mouth, then also yeah. What should be enquire na? And to go to the field and change the narrative. It is all the tracking poll. Tracking polls will tell you, my idea way, we take it first survey. Masamba second time, Masa repeatedly. Why you over time? What the question delegate surveyor at the time this one or bachelor. I feel to me say before popularity polls. Popularity.
Yes.
Yes, I am mistake. I can't say any vote count. That's a big mistake here. Oh, your brother, yes, Prof.
Yeah.
Also, popularity vote. Or yeah, one suitability.
Suitability.
Yeah. Popularity. The other. Oh, first time no can say vote counter. Now, what's the best?
Yeah.
And party microphone the importance of prediction and surveys here at the moment. Now, Uncle Boma, what can say, oh, yeah, now, 12 now, dinner term, now, no, that be academic work is academic work.
Yeah.
What the Bremer, I can only critique.
Sure.
But I would never criticize academic work. Obiatna say, Aye Juma, Anajo, Vivia, to get an information to you. You don't discredit like that.
Na mekra de obi kakra meka de ato prof yes you say. Na me ma categorize citizens into 3 different groups.
Okay.
And na yempo Ghana ye illiteracy level no was so kakra. Nti nyo obi na be appreciate academic work. Nti binumu a from those who make comedy out of intelligence, a very night burning candle burning outcome no. They make comedy out of it. And it will be no they go with the headlines. Asa. And the third group of people now I was thinking said they should take the entire report and study to make some of these deductions that possible maybe I am not surprised. I want you careful as Sabi Omaka Mode, Omaka Assemblies, Omaka Pentecost. As praise be nearby, yet to me obi. One year careful now, Oka Sembia, and you're befitting of a Presbyterian like myself, no, I now Kokabi. Recently, a man I respect so much, my own uncle, Kwesi Pratt, as he was making mockery of my work. He is of the third category, I think, has the capacity and everything it takes to read and make, yes. No, but if he decides to join the comic side or run with the headline, I get disappointed. Yeah. Oh, intermediate, I will still continue to urge, say, Sabe, Yanuma Yenya Daje, participate in some of these issues of national interest. Ye aim panning your possibility can. Say ye bear near amount on the field report, no who bebia, who seen to war, no to 1 amount. And yes, why do I bring my results usually 30 days to the contest?
The contest.
So that you know and you have enough time to respond to. Yeah. And to me as a research professor, my interest has never been to have my results confirmed. Yeah. If my results for now, 57.2 gets confirmed, I don't have to be excited because it's starting with Naminye Nyame. Yefi ase na nkasa no na me nte se mi nko sunsun wi ase obi mi nko sunsun wi ase uni ani aha enti me de na me report the feeling of delegates no na me stress o mu fa research serious na ya muntu ho na mo na me as a person there me hu say me research I confirmed 100% I told them because I'm rahwa the population it means they still don't take the work we do serious. 2020, I predicted 51.4. NPP got truly 51.3. 51, quite 100%. Talk about why? The vilification of Atumbidia Minyan is that time 2020. No? And it's on both sides. Not even the side. Not even the side, not prediction. If you I appreciated the work
you did.
Yeah, they're so found. So and you know, sincerely speaking, research there, you're trying to obey discuss the difference between the predicted and the actual. But the reason for the difference is still found in the research and the money is scientific. And the whole system is controlled such that say a bebo pepe a left or right of the average now best established no reason is still found in the ADI. So for example, Mimi say I can say Brian got a lot of his votes on the campaign of a unifier. You see what I mean? Because on the popularity and the suitability, now the average near 7%.
Yes.
But a bar unifier no, the average I 16.7%. The reason is found in the research itself. And and that is how research is about mestre. Segana for betiasia, and that is the reason why you be a bemu. Obi into America usually bisa papai me am consultancy kakra menya se me hwena me boy de obi ye de hwena de ye you know now they are funny penny bi aka hu chin Ghana nyina 276 constituencies then people are waiting for just the headline to run away with it on kind document now to obo as portray and then I spend time to write report because my fan say me de koche assessor sure me share that fan say me ye dia koche because Seven nipa na de to abonti a chom no ebinom adwumudo ni ade you must explain yourself very well in the report. 2024 for example I say the average estimated turnout is supposed to be 80%. Okay. Confirmed by Commission for Civic Education. And at least another independent study has collaborated. Yes. Sebanesa elections in the entitled to runoff. But if turnout falls down below that percentage, the NDC would win. If turnout goes up above the average, then people will win. Okay. Written in a report. Okay. Written in a report. Somebody just runs away with the headline and say, okay, I say, Ebeko runoff, anchor runoff. Pay attention to the focus of the report. Turnout.
The conditions you give them.
The conditions, so that who cry say the difference between 80 and 60 is negative 20, like 60 and 80, down, and it can explain itself in the report. Nanka yenyame, okay, say Beko of Nanko run. Oh, really?
Obi, I did cry. Sorry. Sorry, Minya.
Yes, sure.
I saw for a commercial. Oh, one is yes, I come home. Sunday, Bessono.
Yeah. It will be my view on this as of Prophet Senior and Obi. Oko eschatology at the beginning of things. So, then your meaning power direct interaction. At least that's what we have been taught. We know in the Bible. And I be binti nipa ni nyame entemutete ye boni nipa ni nyame entemutete ye. Eti Bible no so kase memma one theme. I said those days read a passage and give it a theme. No, I can't read a theme ben is suitable. Remember Bible no God redeeming mankind back unto himself. That would be my theme. Because from that beginning episode now, I created my Bible now. All the steps the Bible reports from Exodus to Deuteronomy to Numbers to Judges, then you know, it's about nipa God. Nyame pesa ofa kwan bi so twen mo ba ne chen. Fa so for so a commission for so a judges so then so all to reconcile man back unto himself.
Yes.
Enti nyame adwene nankasa nyame timpo nankasa no. Na on pay the idea of obi gina onone wontem. That's my deduction from the Bible. No on pay. So it opens the entire Bible to us in the form of no bestre nipa direct no mfo obi so no oba. Ena titimuni ba ene sa.
Matese Kwabena Agyapong engineer kasa yentie ono nso de ode tudwa.
Dr. Bawumia to congratulate him on his victory. And we are waiting the official statement from the Electoral Commission, but it's quite clear that he's going to have a first round victory. And so congratulations, you've had a little chat. I want to thank you, especially my head office staff, for the amount of work you put into this campaign. I would say that the results were very disappointing, but it is politics. I think I take pride in your dedication, your untiring efforts, your commitment to this struggle. I'm comfortable that at the end of the day, the majority of the party have made a decision. I've always been an eternal optimist. I believe that once the majority has taken a decision, it's incumbent on all of us, patriots of our political party, to give our fullest and wholehearted support to the winner, the eventual winner, which is very to our party folks around the country, and we've closed this chapter. It is now time for us to work in harmony, respect for one another, work together, and present the best version of ourselves to the Ghanaian people so that we can earn their respect and, in fact, their trust. It's not going to be an easy assignment. We've got about 2.5 years to work our way. And so all of us rally together and put this election behind us and look forward towards 2028. I believe that as a political tradition, we've shown to the whole world that we are the ones who were responsible for the sustenance of democracy in our country. And we've shown in this presidential primary, despite all the heightened apprehensions, that it went on reasonably smoothly, which is a credit to the party. I want to congratulate the presidential election for a job well done. Of course, the Electoral Commission and the police who provided adequate security. And to all of us, the aspirants who couldn't make it. We've been around politics for a long time, and I'm sure, as I've said before the election, we all prepare ourselves for the eventual outcomes. So once again, my congratulations and the congratulations of my campaign team to Dr. Bawumia for a decisive victory. And you can be sure of my full support.
Enti engineer Kwabena Agyapong and Etienne and Kano on also some kind of a concession speech and or they Abba said Munina Muhu yeno. Enti engineer Kwabena Agyapong and Ihuno Ewahono. Enti party headquarters and video see if he ever it were live videos from the party headquarters and a Muhu ɛwɔ screen no ɛso nti ɔmugu so toto nneɛma sɛ Dr. Bawumia ɛbɛba na mpanyinfo a aka bɛtena ase na afei ɔmahwɛ afa dwumadi a aka no nti sɛdeɛ na bi yɛ kansa na wɔsɔre akɔ no elections committee ne bɛma statement first ECD official declaration ne bɛba owia elections committee bɛma statement na afei party general secretary party chairman akasa na ɔmama kwan ama the flag bearer elect and so ɛde ne nsɛm atodwa nti that's where we are now sɛdeɛ muhu sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ ɛwɔ hɔ no
na mede ma no ɛsi aka sɛ
prophecy deɛ no
enti medeɛ mehu in God's own plan sɛ ɔpɛ n'ani gye ho sɛ ɔne nipa kasa ɔn'ani gye ho sɛ ɔne nipa nya nkita ho direct na bɔne na ɛbɛtetee saa gap nim kɔsii sɛ nam Yesu so nipa ne nyame ɛsan bɛnya nkita ho
yes
Yesu by as individual human being nti na sɛ ɔwɔ Capernaum a na ɔmo wɔ Galilee no mu nya no ɔwɔ hafo nya no nti ne replacement anaasɛ ne substitute Holy Spirit ne bae ne deɛ na ɛsɛ yɛgya complete reconciliation with God a Holy Spirit deɛ ɔwɔ baabi a
yes
nti you don't need to go to Judea or Capernaum or wherever to see Jesus and relate through him to God through the Holy Spirit Professor Bodi sɛ wo time waso a nyame ne wo kasa so da bia yɛbɔ mpae ne bebree kasa kyerɛ nyame saa yɛntwɛ ntie ɔno nso ne deɛ as if he's only a listening God, he is not a speaking God. He speaks to us. Yɛ nyinaa yɛtɛn aso a yɛbɛtie enti mi unia abna poku na ebi wa no bisa me sɛ so research no Bawumia na be win 57.2 na asofo no so say you wa adwene yɛ ɔsɛn a I didn't go and speak to anybody who doesn't have discernment.
Yeah.
So through the Holy Spirit in into no delegates na nkasa nso tie nyame ne eno mu nso mu nyame ne mu feeling che say aha ne kwa ebebo a if later somebody comes and brings up a disparity between the same Holy Spirit Holy Spirit ko ne ka che obi say ko ha na ye no Holy Spirit ko ka che ni pa foforo bi a on can decision making body no ho say e ko ha mo man ne be ya na the confusion is created by in the Christendom no omunye ntum say nyame is not cited at one place kronkron bi ani ho through the Holy Spirit nyame timi ne obi akasa and let us not be happy say ye wa sorry ma ye kasa no mufa we are not directing them to having direct access to nyame no ye pese de bi omu ba eti nyame kasa through ye say na aka no o na aka nyame adwene me nyame too wants to speak to be direct enti ye de sa na afi asema sipa wo hu sofo a no hu ni onye no ho na gidie na fidi afiri nyame no ankasa mu na akakọ hyehye sofo mu ne sofo ho aka de bi mu ne enti ya na ye ma nyame so na very complex anya sa anka there was a beautiful page open in the Bible I hear say nyame ni nipa or direct in kita hodie sabe yakwa ba be say yen church ya sori ma no how they can personally relate and have a personal relationship with God other than still na ye mumuntina omu ignorance ni mu na yen de ebe kanu na ese drive you mumra mo ama yen cha mo metie nyame asem na have a personal experience obi a minim no sorry anajo o ko hia o say what teasophobia advert na den into do you get it to the it moves people it does but yes sa na nyame pe no nyame pe say asofo no mon church nipa no how they can personally build a relationship with their God on number bia so nya gidie wonu say me kasa nyame beti and nyame so timi fa me so ekasa
yes
yeah I think they should do that to help us.
So my other worry Professor na obebem for us in the faith and we nneoma we no and a man for a say doubt the God we serve.
Yes.
Because if said you know kind, you make such declarations with prophetic authority, say nothing will change. Now any one-off prophecy, it was almost like a consistent thing. Not a kokobani, a yes or they apology, not abba. But it was far-reaching consequence beyond today.
Yes.
Because what would even the genuine prophet do now? Because you see, I know the go. It will take a lot for us to rebuild that confidence. Because it is also true that there are prophets.
Of course.
And not the gift of prophecy. That office is there. But these things hurt us so bad. hurt us so bad.
In fact,
so bad.
The impact of the SC, intimate quantify, quantify. But Obi, yen change adin kakra. Say, near Odia Bay, dear. In fact, me be seen there. So far.
Our apology official.
Why BB? Na anko ye. No what makes on mind the whole gun at the post. Abba. I said, near me ye, anko years and also Mancheme. I'm going to pause and reflect.
I think that is very
the bomb is Saman. If I did a course, Yenipa Sasofoni be siasa de we pa. Afo be kasa sabi obajo mienu. Enne o man kwa ho fro so be kasa obi on kan senia o kan first. Yeah, we suade. You know, we make mistakes.
Of course.
We learn.
Yeah.
Ti my Christo sono my vasalizing kase enye sabi we no akwa we a bi ade avoid generation you know forefathers. Abi sin no. What's me cast about a room, sir? And quay, Tivasre, why are dear? And come de Kaminya and Cochna Sunday in Kira Bawumia. Ken, delegate, Omunina Kona, sorry. Well, I see, Omunina Kona, sorry. Obi.
Anyway, El Bernard.
Omunkona, sorry. We all,
it will be a master stroke for the Bawumia campaign.
I tell you.
So, Omukona sorry for Thanksgiving.
I tell you, it will change a lot.
That is true.
Well, I see one more car say, the other side. It's one family.
It's true. It's true. Let's see how it goes. But Yentie John Buedu, former General Secretary of the party, former national organizer of the party, Sabat, ma yenko Kofi Ejeyi ho na yenko Kofi Ejeyi utemenka. Okay. Kofi Ejeyi saying. Bibi ayoboko. Nice. Ewo Kofi Ejeyi ba ko kaswa. In the movie on na o ma friend o wa ho ma so. Na me say ukra ye projected results na. Exactly. Fantastic. What are we projecting? But answer na the yenhwe we yemra na fe Kofi Ejeyi mfa ye projections no entry MIA. Okay, into Kofi Ejeyi how the projections but into Muntie the MGL trademark projection. Kofi Yenko.
But Obi currently there were two results from 209 constituencies out of that 200. And based on this, and your projection. As at the time, you share your data repository and I say database you calculating who is in the lead. In fact, currently, outstanding constituencies, as our constituencies are Ashanti region, Osha, 31 constituencies are Mbaye. Oko Greater Accra region, also back Greater Accra region, now 28 constituencies are Mbaye. And in fact, Oka sa two, regions Boma. Outstanding constituencies currently is standing around voters involved or votes involved. It's about 58,397. 58,397. This is the expected voter aka year trend. But in fact, we have a number. Am I that kind of confidence to actually project? What is that number? The number is behind, this paper that I'm holding, and that number is about 49,662. One number is this. Some number way and the current vote difference between Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy Agyapong, 49,662. And based on some number way, NIA project to say at the moment, looking at the circumstances, it will be statistically impossible for Kennedy Agyapong to actually overtake Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And so we are projecting that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is currently the flag bearer of the NPP elect. That's our projection because currently he is leading Kennedy Agyapong with more than 49,600 votes. And so it's statistically impossible for this situation to be overturned, Obi.
Into Olidiba as much as 49,000 plus votes. And in a coalition, no, constituent as a polling centers are aka saying.
59 constituencies naka.
59.
Yeah, 59 naka.
Okay. And I would
because 58,397.
Oh, okay.
Which means that for Kennedy Agyapong to win, also win is all 58,397, and it's very impossible.
It's impossible
for him to actually do so at the moment.
Sure. Kofi, that's not a solid work. The multimedia group election headquarters, Kokromoti Power, can confidently project Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. He will definitely be on the ballot come the 2028 elections. That's the presidential election. But for you, I mean, going through figures, any BBR, my big man here, I can say, Brian Agyapong has been the surprise package elections where I mean, for him to win one whole region, I'm for the misses and some of the surprises in the polls by social global info analytics poll for even Volta region. Omu projecte with a margin of error of plus or minus 4. Say Bawumia benya 40%, Kennedy benya 57%, Brian benya 3%. But our actual result ended from the Volta region, Bawumia 35.6%. 4,093 votes. Kennedy 17.2%, 1,983 votes. Brian 45%. Against the projected 3% at Global Info Edemano, representing 5,234 votes. Clearly, it tells you, as far as even the Volta region is concerned, Brian, it defies serious odds against him. How critical has he been? So, figures are working across the country, Brian Agyapong.
Well, let me disappoint you to say that me surprised because in fact, Professor Boedi is aware that projections, and the projection we did was that going into this CS election, for the first time in the MPP, there's a third forcer, very, very strong, who has the probability of changing the outcome of the election. Now, so say, what we are calling the combined third forces, which means Brian Agyapong votes, any Dr. Yao Seiduchum vote, any even Kennedy Agyapong voter, it has the probability of changing the outcome of the election. And I was saying that Kennedy Agyapong on the other.
Yes.
In 2023, he won, he was around 71,000 votes, which means that to get 50% plus or minus, plus one this year, he needed over 28,000 delegates more to actually do so. Okay. And so it was a big task ahead of him, But in terms of Brian Agyapong, the projection was all over that he was going to be the kingmaker of this election. And I'm not surprised that he's been able to pull more than 20% of the vote that we are currently tabulating at the moment. And see, he's been the third force, but I'm not surprised.
Wow. Party headquarters were asylum down. Reverend Intim Fojo or MP or Kasayengotieno.
What we have is one train. What we have is one party. What we have is one camp, NPP camp. And so I don't think it's going to be difficult at all for our compatriots and all the four camps to come and join Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In fact, Dr. Bawumia's victory is a win for all. It's a win for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. It's a win for Dr. Brian Agyapong. It's a win for Dr. Educhum. It's a win for Engineer Kennedy Agyapong. And so we are appealing and we are urging that all the rank and file, all the teams must come on board. Let us wage a kind of united campaign like never before. And so I don't think there's any reason and any cause why any camp or individual will find it difficult to join. So let's all join and team up together, and let's show force, let's show strength, let's show unity, and let's go and recapture power 2028.
Thank you very much, Reverend John and Team Fojo there. Let me talk to Jefferson Saki. He used to be at Joy FM. He used to read the midday news. Now he's in politics. Jefferson Saki, the former reader of the midday news on Joy FM, former NPP parliamentary candidate for Ablekuma Central. You were a very key part of the Bawumia campaign. You look at the work you did, you look at the results, you think it was expected right from day one that, listen, Dr. Bawumia was going to win this, and the way he has.
Well, I think I traveled with him across the length and breadth of this country, you know, sending his message to our delegates. And everywhere you go, you actually realize that really people were actually, you know, accepting or embracing that MPP tradition of sustaining, you know, a particular candidate, because obviously that person has been sold for quite a while.
Raise our way to save Ghana.
Cameras are rolling.
Welcome to you're all welcome to the campaign wall. We'd like to welcome you to this place. All of you who are here where we support members of the campaign. The IT team, young men who have done a great job. His Excellency, welcome. The campaign manager wants to take us through where we are as far as the position of the results are concerned and happenings across the country. And I'm sure we all know our able campaign manager and then our campaign coordinating committee chairman, Honorable Oseche Mensabosu, the
Chief Whip. Hey, Chief Whip.
And also Dr. Siansari. We have our very senior advisor to the candidate, the person of Honorable Fred Warwick. Then we have our able coordinator, Samir Wuku, Member of Parliament, Krapin North. We have Ofwasa Yerbi, a Member of Parliament, former Minister, Deputy Minister for Education, Collins T.
Hey.
And Tim Fojo, who is also here with us, and Kofitonto, our friend from London, and all of you who are gathered in here. Campaign manager will hand you over to take us through where we are and what we've done so far. We are also joined with us by our mother, who's been pivotal support, star of our campaign.
Prime lead.
The strategist, our very own Hajiya Samira Bawumia, who has been strength and inspiration to all of us on this campaign. We thank you for the works that you've done, and our very own campaign manager can take us through what we have here. The new prince in town is with us.
Thank you. Excellency, welcome to the DMB 2026 War Room for the presidential primary of the New Patriotic Party. As you are well aware, this team has been working very, very assiduously over the last 5 to 6 months. And it has all culminated in what you are seeing on the screens here this afternoon. Currently, where we are at with our collation after the polls ended at 2 p.m. today, we have so far received all our pink sheets from 292 out of the 333 stations that the party's election committee set up. You know, the 276 constituencies, if we had more than 1,000 delegates, they split it up, and then they added the national headquarters, and that resulted in 333 stations. We have only 41 stations currently outstanding that we don't have the pink sheets for. These 41 stations, you can see the distribution in the map here. If I go to Upper West, you can see out of the 15 stations in the Upper West. In the Upper West, it's 12 out of 12, so we've received everything. Now, if we come to Upper East, you can see there is outstanding 2 more out of the 15. We've received 13. We come to the Northeast. We have received all 6 out of the 6. To the Savannah region, all 7 have been received. Northern region currently has 1 outstanding, 18 out of 19. If you come to OT region, we have all 10 stations received. Bono, Savannah is 77. We looked at that earlier. Bono is 13 out of 14. We have only 1 station currently outstanding. Bono East, all 12 have been received. Ashanti region currently has 6 stations outstanding. We have 54 received out of the 60. Western North, we currently have 16. Western North, 7 out of the 10 stations have been received, 3 outstanding. Ahafo, 7 out of 7 received. The Western region, we have 16 out of 21 stations, 5 stations still outstanding. Central region, we have 23 out of the 29 stations, 6 outstanding. Eastern region, 32 out of 35 with 3 outstanding. Volta region, 2 stations outstanding with 18 received out of 20. Incidentally, Excellencies, the Greater Accra, where we all are at, that we have the biggest number, 12 stations out of the 56 still outstanding with 44 received. Excellency, with all these 292, and as you can see, it's still coming in, that we have received, we've collated the results, and I can comfortably report to you, Excellency, that as at this moment, with over 87% of all the centers declared, with only 41 stations remaining, you are leading comfortably with 56.56% of the vote. Your Excellency, at this point, it is proper to say that you are cruising to a comfortable victory. If you look at all the votes that are left and the trend that has been established by the over 87% centers, it is clear that not much will change in terms of what we are saying when the 41 stations eventually come in. So I am happy to report to you that as far as we are concerned here, it is near mathematically impossible to have anything change. And what you are seeing here, if anything, will only get better. So, Excellency, it's my singular honor to say congratulations at this point. We are I'll make it 5.
Oh, no, but
I thought it was 3. No, it's 5. Okay. Change. No change. No change. No change. Thank you. At this point, maybe it has to wait.
We would like
Not to pin it.
wait patiently for the final declaration by the Electoral Commission. Final declaration by the Electoral Commission, and that will happen at the party headquarters. But until then, we will still be making follow-ups to ensure that these 41 outstanding slips are counted, and then we can also put out our own final figures and wait for the final confirmation of the certified results from the Electoral Commission. And so at this point, I'd like to thank you all. And if the campaign, His Excellency, would like to say a few words.
Mr. President is speaking.
Inshallah.
1,003 days to go.
Well, let me thank all of you. We've gone through a journey. It's been a fierce battle that we've waged across the country, across all the regions in the country. And we couldn't have gotten here without the support of the team around me. You're only as good as your team in these matters. And I can say, without any fear of contradiction, that I have been blessed with an excellent team that have worked for me. I'd like to thank the National Campaign Coordinator, Oseche Mensah-Bonsu, as well as the campaign manager, Fredo Pariansa, and the campaign team in general. Everybody has contributed so much, and I cannot really thank everybody individually at the moment, but I will have time to thank everybody individually. The MPs, I must say, who have stood by my side, have been phenomenal in this contest. They've really supported and they've delivered what they have promised, what they promised to do. I want to thank all the members of parliament who've supported me. I want to thank also the party executives who've helped organize this election, the EC, security, media, and all of that. But, you know, we are standing on the shoulders, very broad shoulders, of former flag bearers of this party. I'm talking about Professor Idubuahin. I'm talking about J. Kufuor. I'm talking about Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They have built the party and taken the party this far. And it's really humbling that, you know, we have been elected as a flag bearer of the party to continue the work that they have started. I don't also want to forget the former MPs and so on who helped. I want to thank all of you. God bless you, and we'll have time to talk.
Thank you very much.
I really do.
Abena Pukri ahwene ne team ewo ho ne nso no asom ewo ho na omatoa dwumadi no so mehu se Abena aba one Dr. Insia Sare edi enkomo yes Abena nti so mayen
Mamene eni nkobo nkunim de ne omo saka ba percentage no omo me dog area ne yakasa na wo kasa wo hwese nka mo benya more than 62%. The yet ne said the number is 56-57. Oh, you disappointed Anna?
Because we a different game altogether. Because Brian Brian was a force to reckon with. The most important thing is we have won. Because we can't say ever win. We've won and we won convincing. We are carrying a kabubu.
What's Dr. Bernard Champo Bawabamono or Betchenji game no ana?
It changes in some way, but luckily no I'm fire your voice. The other side of fire. But also we are catching us say what happened in 2023. No? It was more of establishment problem. I just say conform pedal to Bawumia, but better greater Accra for us, and the Ashanti for us, and the 5 northern region, Buro East, Ahafo, Western 17/17, and the Hebrew Oti. Only two regions and the young way.
Regions, Benefit, region,
Volta and a central, which is understandable. We've done well, and I think this is an emphatic victory.
Basawoka said Dr. Brian and for Dr. Bawumia votes Nibia. We share 2023 on your base 62%. A woman say a chance is beba, but one come more than 57%. And you so what you say one family.
It's accepted. But so the most important thing is 50% plus one. By your crib.
It's in what was such a fitayana.
And right.
But as a dog, Dr. Anthony Insia Asare, Ariano Meneka Saya Maneka said 2023, Dr. Bawumia, any 62%. In the Shasenka Afueno, what did be back home? Now, so I just said Dr. Bernard Champo Baoba can't see anymore, or better San Yomakakra. It's a form of the enemy of fire, Yera Ken and Sodia, and I would the Epejaye. Yawa say, Jumadian Tibia, a Beshasie. Now, dear Ebeba and Pennyphobia, about was saying no moving for Bosono, get no moving for more. Now, said you move about Batona, a Koyano. Yawa, I can hear say.
Inti Abena Pukri ahwene ene yetene nka one Dr. Insia Sare, former Director General of the Ghana Health Service and former Presidential Advisor on Health on ED Enkomo. Yebeko na former National Chairman and former MP Freddie Blay Esquire on also ED Enkomo Yenkonko TB.
Dr. Bawumia have been selected by the cross-section of the people. It is for him. Others more. And we, in our own little ways, we will assist. Nothing is impossible. So it will happen. 2028. Absolutely. Absolutely. We only have to change our strategy. Compare. Let Ghanaians compare the conduct of governance, institutions, and so forth. And compare with what Endan Anado Akufo-Addo and supported by Dr. Bawumia did. The comparison and our own strategy will decide for the day. I'm not saying that it is easy, but it is possible.
Thank you very much, Chairman Freddie Blay, the former national chairman of the MPP. Just behind these speakers, there's a lot of brainstorming going on with Agyapong Kruma.
Enti Kweku Asante ena one Chairman Freddie Blay edi enkomo. We na eka build up to the final event. Osha party mpanyifo no keka nneoma bom dwen ho sɛ de beya ombetimi ato bibia wo Anthony Kabo wo Agyapong Kruma wo Nana B wo Salam Mustafa and the rest of the team Osei Chemensa Bonsu ene mpanyifo a eka ho nyina no ɛwɔ hɔ enti yɛbɛ dane yɛ ho aba yɛba na yɛkɔ hɔ akɔ akɔhwɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma ebesi akɔ.
Ante saba na utamwe ntuma me de yede ewo mo bodi ma nkem kwana moba o ko se ena me de asem asiew kane ne pa no na saa na me so ya na wode me edure na ade me nkwa no Kingdom Garlic Bitters no benefit me benefit wan also kwato de abrewa besma ma abrente me shuve unanti kakra na wabre no Kingdom Garlic Bitters ene ne capsules nenya hode abrebia
Kingdom Garlic Bitters ene ne capsules asembia yehu
Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules emani tie ni asumdie befi abrebia obabia ode pua hawo no edro ba kupa wohia ne tremendous capsules esiesie wu ma wo ye obasima
manom tremendous capsules sesia amama ye je
Edno you benya bi wo bia yeton ro bia Kingdom Herbal no challenger
na ede na aya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni
oh Mr. Entry also yare titi me ben fie nanso ne yemu nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ye nwanwa
menyi ni se what also tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia also no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada also dro de eno ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
also yekura eto yafunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yafunu ekekawa wogire ho a enye also etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how aye also de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal takradi AA Mensa anafre 02038228855 apefo abatan a woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho hexa capsules ene ne mixture
all satan for ade age adwade nkrato yi atom na ade na aya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni
oh Mr. Entry also yare titi me ben fie nanso ne yemu nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ye nwanwa
menyi ni se what all satan for hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia also no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada also dro de eno ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
also yekura eto yafunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yafunu ekekawa wogire ho a enye also etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how aye
Hey, I'm Ben, and a little thing I love about the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is that perfect zest.
31st of December. Now, that before it was possible.
I want the phone so you see man. Once I want the phone so no man. I just walk for card.
No, but that is wrong.
I just walk for card.
That wrong. And I'm just one thousand and penny for catching woman. Say, I just said about the card.
The card. And you see, one of the things that you because you shemra MIA. And I am running, I just am running there about Baby DSO, rather to direct us in Obiaba. Also, a police station executive. No, your police station executive. And yet, me and Sabena bit with you. First of all, police station ben or no also. I said the first of all to identify say me na me police station chairman. I was Trasako. 1, 2. O police station executive sir. Unu omu ye aduma. Ubetima boba akwa na mienu.
Da be say register wo.
Oh how dey say intram say niam miensa. Enti no otima bo coordinated din. One chairman of constituency no onimo. But coordinated nkwande obenimo. And if for nothing, yako album ni man, mi di wom. It is a meba na me kra me Ghana card kra na se me ko album ni na me di wom. Does it mean say because I don't have my Ghana card or any form of verification, ain't you know, I shouldn't be given the opportunity. And these are some of the things that easy for no because as now you are letting the voter turnout, you know, become very less. As na easy name voter turnout no less. And then Saturday for 4 person mo yen intem e ko di omu dwane yi. So be ko ba bi na Q10.
Other places no. Yem say anopa no na meeting the room no. Reporters ni bi dey ba say be 1 hour na nipa ato no ebru 70. There were some places.
Yes.
It's because I did a contemporary because to me say the paper could be use less than 1 minute.
Okay.
So many places. In Timesre, it be almost easy for them. What then?
I show 500 crowd to Aba.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Tama made me free. Oh no. Tama made me free. Now for me na me to so be 178.
Hey, the Benny
and Wabontimpa. And a cure, ye. Now, I dear Bakuswa notice yes, Akusha men, why are dear? Akusha men, why are dear?
What about me?
What, why are dear? I know the Nipaya do something when you know, and your day.
Or dog call salary basic 1 and 2. Yes, a former MP, former president, a friend is a parliamentary candidate. My men and no so free. When you Agyapong polling agent be, yes, say, or my class, ever hormone. A friend polling agent is a friend brother. Friend brother, I say, BBT, yes, a big report about Kwanako, say, what church must have sent me the question videos about who said them. I didn't clearly say, you know, your report and your radio, and the Becassa, a war, or dog call salary basic 1 and 2, a one or more to abandon, or can't quit enough. I look man off. But I'm told to say, baby, I to actually buy a person what the contest had in a buy. Young code,
yeah.
Now, Baku, some men are
Missing the fire idea, or say, when I saw many days,
and say anything.
Your coin will be expect to say. They say you transport needs you know. In pay you for more against you be a day. Nediaba. Nakusha menu took an extra step say, or do I me woman, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Many day. Me fa entuma package kakra any day. And be across board. So support Dr. Bawumia, who support it way. You know they supported Dr. Bawumia, and I think it was a very good one. Wama Dr. Bawumia any matter identify. Yakusha minu ye and wama Dr. Bawumia any matter e wadenta. Inti no ne dia koso wadenta for now. But aside that, bibia boko.
Na minya. Mark Okumanti. Will be with Mark Okumanti. Say, watch it now for the past 30 years. In waistline, we make home. Na fuso so said the city no. Ablekumanov. Monya. Okay, Martin. Right. Sana Mark Okumanti. Na funo ye flat.
Obey Minister Grass still.
And the beside it here. And one on the west, we use the west bear with 32. You know, will use since for the past 30 years. Wakotuna Bawa, you swan, Wakotaba Ama, Notama Bawumia, and Kofu in the video, be able to a riding Yakopon, I said, Benesi, say, now the food poison, now we recommend the Afon. Can you imagine? Me was the market here. I don't say you could have said the Sada Yana.
And the young BB on the intrude any money.
Obepai. Obepai. All right, it's here was a 4 year old. My report across the country. I feel akala me ma videos to be yankwa Ayawa West Wogon former chief of staff your reported na interview kakra enti no boy no e ma uwia and a former MP for Agyapong West Wogon so no Seram Alasa no so no your reported na interview kakra apromunya kwatoma ban enti pacho akala say ready twamitum ni yenhwese die esi wo
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana for President 2028. To me, and flag bearer, Papa Edema Ghana, or Yechumadin, or Wild Cheers, or Bema Ghana, Yatu, and no, and at the end of the day, a new candidate in the or Beba president, or Masha, was said, and no Pepe grounds of say, Dr. Bawumia, Obia say, there's Mama Dr. Bawumia, and Tiamu Basiemo, and the BM or no one, our more, and the man. I must say, some of them say, most so, yes, there were more now, where we are MPP delegate, where Juma Pan said, about so good to say, over Baba, one Madam Wase, dear Mebe, and dear Maniaji, said, yeah, presidential committee, no party, this is a two appointment. It's a say, ni Omuma Yati Asiano, Sans say, no one, my baby. We buy a Bosifona, and electoral commission for Nawaha. Inti party Nibia Munim, Tiama Bibia, Epona Fem, and our pesos, so what must send me a mape? Why, Nipano, Cotuapano, Yebebrebe, Obi and POB, and one said, oh, Kono Baku, Efe, oh my idea.
Mammy, we are delegates, no, this is in a coming out and then another party in with dear party and Mabeka and no, and a Yama party. Sans a young Yakuni dear, a free, the lowest level, polling station, electoral area, constituency, region, national, presidential, Nini Nara, Yatuaba. Yan Subano, ya Domofo, ya democracy, ya DNSA, as Bibiara, ya Bayano, Yama Nipa and Trenadri. Ain't Bibiara Niwa, Mama Dream said, dear Babano, Amanko Yitu, Debbie, dear Womo, Vessel Womo Cano, a Panya, Yasiseno, and my one pine, one yard, number, a Tobia, this will make a massive brave. Why are there Central for Madam Wase? Dear Mebe, and dear Maniaji said, yeah, presidential committee, no party, this is
Medasi, and no, former chief of staff. Mame Frima Ose Opare and Amotin in Kase Udin Kumo from Ayawa West Wogon, then the former member of parliament is also Seram Alasa, or also a reporter no NLD and Kumo. Young Manus and Young Call Ablukman North. Now many enkodi enkomo owa na ho te sei
yakupa da mo ba je mo ye
nyame adom yeso ye da se pa na se wotima adwane ye asembe na koso wo holm wo Abdulkmanov
we da me da se say o ma me opportunity say ben ka bi kakra fa de koso wa no em se anopamu wono na we line na line wa pa nti ena na process no so etimi nkoso yi ntama enkofo bebre eda ewo line ma na queue no ewo nti wonim say album no ye show number ena o ma ache voting center no 2 ewo A and B ena line ye 1 eti e call number no na yahu ba bi a wo se bi a okoto bi a na a na ya ma okoho eti eye honorable afie ehun se dede bi kakaba abaho to ko no na o hwe na nam se omusi gofo bi abaha omu number no wo the other side but o ma ba bi a tinese omu ko bi so who sa no se no sa dia ene omo fa album no ba ko enko line no ti ye duru ani ebusa wo se ya ehwe wo card no wo de ba ni ahwe udin no na mo hu se bi a wo number ye 1 and 2 and 3 ni ati o be bi a e so kokoto aba no ewo etiem se guy ba ko no wo Brian camp no oba ona omo ye sai ne wa ntiemu to ya no ko no ko pushi honorable afini se o free the bia line the bia omo cheche police station executives no omo show mo numbers no ma acho be bia onko akoto mo free ho ene ma ko fa ta yo ne we nyina ye de bai but omo timi e ka mo temp amaisia personal courses smoothly
yama me ekwefiri wo prayer na wempra
but wempra because so opushi no ma guys no erashi kuso no mu ena ma omo ejuto na kuma se ma onye de on so se de be an ko fa problem be anye de emanti police for no ebe so guy na o yes had no ede ne ko abontin
na abrante na opushi abrante no so oyam pipini
oyam nipa
na watimenya kukudu
oba Abdulkmanov dia idia mo obia de friend ye chema broda
ha idia ye de ma me se broda
yeah friend ye chema broda me nwa so otimi yes hard because o share a free ye nkonkofo a free po masem na odo mo we one of them ono kra no satwa na a free ye ambassador to China no or through a free Emma or no etini the echo China echo share ho DM was to me the AS Adeno. You be Emma unde Emma Omano Nina no omune who na ma police on 4 fast said a it will be and soon gonna go for I can say for reaction no more
musakwa kan kakra ba minyane ntie bi sa anopa no yem se onabu free camp ene onabu Agyapong camp so BBC sa ni entity sa ne nyina mfi olmo ne to aso
so the BBC say em say misunderstanding kakra bi ene ba but na emfa ne mfa na nye that
said that you're serious, sir. And not became normal.
Normal, church is so much in Cofona will be out and watching. And the other who say, Bata will be out to put here, dear, air consul, but then maybe be a year. He said, you see, Brian in the panel, our Kupushi, each no there be, then Bibisa.
Na so far the vote na to say e wa Abdulkmanov e koso apart from we no be koso smooth nipa kiu no afede e ko
say oba nipa wa ha no isua because first anopande ni o mo wa do so pa but you see nipa wa isua and after so much me make chairs available nti oba no aba betna say e do so anauko na police for no so o mo bojuma kama Omo ba juma pa ise o mama calmness aba ama ise a police for dey control bibia
na omo to abade wi a omo kọ ana omo gina ho
obi a to pe no kọ ise omo wo inside ne there ana pano dey na bebre wo inside but ise o mama ubu a ye hwe no ato awie pe ne amo the epi ni pa wo inside the crowd no ne calculate a no even 150 crowd.
Why ne ye da se about 2 o'clock se be samba ho na ba be hwe se nipa no bi etima to na ba wi a why
matter all right
abusa for into why ne ye tene kan di enko free ablikuma north no so far so good ye say near altercation be na ba between Abrante ba ko the chairman brother one former parliamentary candidate for the constituency ma make we free ni nya sa small altercation Ackline yanko na fa data ne sa bra bi ma me pacho fa data no ebra fa free just a minute for free first one na yeah the statistics ne ba say enipa do say na air to aba region by region no data source region was the actual NPP presidential election 2026 voter numbers. And if you are not banning so far, they say region biano enipa say na we any greater can di kanya wo hol muntika obetimi de no aba na ka yedi enkomo. All right, it no Aneta yehwe enti wo hwe abada yeto ne nem no enipa so far total yeto aba no eye 211,849 211,849
from last year here na beka ho
it's about 7,000 bi na beka ho
7,000
be about 7,000 na beka ho enti Greater Accra the doso eye 40,175 40,175 Ashanti region 36,626 36,626 Eastern region 21,843 21,843 Central 18,718 18,718 Western 14,132 14,132 Volta 12,589 12,589 Northern 12,206 12,206 Upper East 8,588 8,588 Bono 7,071 7,071 Bono East 7,840 Bono East 7,840 Upper West 6,876 6,876 Western North 6,429 6,429 Oti 5,495 5,495 Ahafo 4,338 4,338 Savannah 4,155 Savannah 4,155 Northeast 3,654 3,654 and now one more you know one on near on Babato Abano so do 824 824 and no total 211,849 now share as Greater Accra Ashanti Greater Accra almost 19%, that is 18%, 18.96%, 18.96%, and Ashanti region so 17.26%, 17.26%. So what can you nabuma 18 plus 70 cover 36% of the total you know. Last year, but I with me so me that's 2023 November 4 for the quarter abano. Dr. Bawumia Ewini Greater Accra, Ewini Ashanti region. Adata Kumi, what about a Greater Accra? Greater Accra, how is it looking like?
Oh, Dr. Bawumia Befa.
Yeah,
Dr. Bawumia Befa.
Yeah, no kaka because last year, Agyapong we need Adenta, Ewini Madina, Ewini Ayawaso so gone, Ewini Domeko Benya, Etikusimu wo Amasaman, we need Hunina.
You see, one of the things I am uncle for episode of the year, and they say Dr. Bawumia,
of course, I could find it in the running meet.
Yes, I am uncle 4% of Musu, sir. Then I know Pamoa mobile data be. Alhaji Aliyu Mahama in 2007 on a torso day, third, with over 140 votes on a torso third. Now Ekuku down be so party more mobile. Na see, Alhaji Aliyu Mahama na torso third. Second for na denebaya. One of the things I realized about Dr. Bawumia is he has learned to build his own relationship.
Okay.
And he has learned to learn the politics from both President Kufuor and Akufo-Addo. Iti utiena or say President Kufuor my mentor, Akufo-Addo my boss.
Okay.
These are two people he has learned from. Iti enya say I am going to oh, tell me what bamboo on the party machinery. Now, the party machinery so now could you know vote in any man? Party machinery,
Dabi.
The man has worked his way out. He's worked his way into people's hearts.
Okay.
Why ye Juma Ira and Grofuaku? Ghana vote him say Dr. Bawumia and Basa.
Dabi.
Ghana vote him say Dr. Bawumia. And dear person ye Ghana no, and no person ye. And you will not be swayed by a. Now you see what is so beautiful, say. Serving a president for 8 years as a vice president. We never heard say on the president no issues. We never heard say you were under investigation. We never heard anything evil about Dr. Bawumia. Never in the 8 years of serving Akufo-Addo. Who say never be Akufo-Addo here na here Bawumia there. But you see, there's something called loyalty. That loyalty is grown out of gratitude. Say Akufo-Addo. Una woman opportunity e ma mi timi be so osunu kokroko enti enya dia make me be boni afa ho da no matter what you do to me and una Ghana for hwe no mu say Bawumia wa akuma pa the times I said put the Akufo-Addo under the bus but I said Debbie I was in the government with him. He gave me an opportunity. Eti papa de ba ye na ye beji bone na so ba ye na ye beji and so we realize here Bawumia has not run away. Bawumia has not run away from the bad things that the party or in government did those times. But the why you say, wapato say, ampa, yena me wo abemu ane siye, enti yesrew for che ye mano ensi se abiu because nipa bia wo dipani echi a wo ye den usua de ebeboa ene de emboa, and we've seen over the years that Dr. Bawumia usua the mistakes are in our mind, and we know say those mistakes will not be repeated again.
All right, it's no we are going. Okay, and that I am going to also. Yi anopano the rule did data be a buy.
Yeah.
Na ye perceive no share the performance of Dr. Bawumia.
Yes.
Say what shanwa wa ye winnable and sellable candidate na.
Yeah.
Before you did it at the Babano, one cast away to say because what delegates yes had in a bomb to say, hey, now Dr. Bawumia, would you say, omitted to me a man and I one might carry 1 pound, I see some more pound for Munya be that Yanko, that is saying.
You see, your fat candidate be I always tell people say, Aya Yanka dear in Crofo, and Sonny a beck can a papaya ne. You know, if you want to find you perceive who now who there, I say you can't the for a candidate. Now you church and kufuji who a munukre. First one, a religion. Second one, a baby free. And a third one, a how he came into politics. I mean, starting free. Third one, how Dr. Bawumia came, and I obey. How Dr. Bawumia came into the political scene.
Okay.
But they're not a civil servant, or Juma, or he believed in capitalism. He was a right-wing person, but we are Juma. Oh, can't we a civil servant? Oh, can't a man who say man? Your boy also say, you cannot express your. You leave that for the politicians. Had good offers in America and other countries. And the Akufo-Addo can say, Bawumia, me here running mate, I'm in the presidency. Into court, na dream who now what bano. nsɛm a nkurɔfoɔ bɛka kyerɛ de kora yɛwo kora na nkurɔfoɔ ni kora yɛbɛkyerɛ baabi a yɛwo maame ne wo papa
yɛndeɛ
nsɛm a yɛbɛka dware wo no kora wa wote hɔ na wosu gu yɛ nti adwuma a woba bɛyɛ no ɛho sunsuansoɔ ni Bawumia so de akoma pa ɛne ne mpanimfoɔ kɔkasaeɛ ɛbɔ ɔho mpaeɛ ɛyɛ dɛn ɛbaeɛ so Ekufuor do na twi Bawumia ba politics mo.
Yes.
That time was the MPP, but it wasn't open.
Ba fache mame nko trobo se trobo no osisi an yanko trobo na ne na boache na bi ya wo adwuma se no na bi na te sai
boko boss
ubutu emphasis here
Sesia me wo trobo constituency
okay
St John's grammar echi ho e no mo to aba no
okay
na yebedu hanom 12 o'clock pepepe yebedu ya pele hu se MP no so aba na lie wa ha no enye like it but nipa wa ha nyina ye 1474 and after up to now no nipa 800 and 815 and ato aba na ye ne honorable edidi nkomo ye didi nkomo no na akobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din se inshallah se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebewini amanfo sergeant no akokasa ite eye pinche kakra e wa ha honorable wa ha se ye betimi na kasa de a
na nkasa se wakobɔ Dr. Bawumia din tibim so bonti ase
adenti na ese
ene ni nkobo de ni nkobo ni yiti mu
okay manembe
all right it's your reporter na bi na wo trobo na wo se se wo do ye the fairly simple Gloria Wusu right good afternoon na wo hote say
Pastor me ho ye na aso
ahode e wo honom na yesi wo kobɔ Dr. Bawumia di ma mrante bi so obonti ase komutu aguso eye den
boss I say odin go for bi din komo kakra but also me man time kakra bi na
okay what you say ye den ankasa wo de twa so wa twa for yina meeting nya na na de na ba
obedu ye no na ye say ye ni interview abusa ne say me constituency ne say na ekɔ na o say ono de o gidie say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebewini etiri busa ne say nipa 5 na ekɔ no adenti na ono ka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bewini and o say o hwɛ adwuma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye ene no ma akɔso a o gidi say ono na wini a ebetimi abo MPP ama na kuno enum na girl ba ko o say adenti na o be kasa o party ne so say enye police for na gba mu a anka metimi aka say anka ye pinche kakra wa ha na hu say wa ye free kakra enti ma member no
stronger than appetite.
Wanyano. Nana wanyano. But as when you're ready, dear, we can move on now. Yes, when you're ready, no problem. To the my child for you, yes,
to say no nipa 820 and atuaba na nipa work in edos pa na ye say by 2 o'clock no mu na be tin atuaba but on that time abo any nipa eguha na me down to say 2 o'clock no be dukura na o matuaba na ye
na register nipa do say there was so
nipa was here 1474 1474 and now nipa 820 na atuaba
say fasa ka be 600
aka be 600
and opano no mo way
anapano no mo ho but I say when I am slow but I say na ye hu ni say ekeka ho na de aba na market bi so wa chire market bi won chen eti bebre nu so di dwa market ni eti no me gidi say ebi so to ade o to ade kakra na wa be jala line no makọ omkọ na o be jala line no makọ to ade kakra sa na hanum na etie
but beside that no asimbia ensi ho meboa
besides that maybe attend Hanum. They say when air through kama air so kama pa. Now we should depend on job on trainer. So Obia air kase Omudi Omun Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any baby. Nipa ne go on tini na air kase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any baby. It's a bomb by 2 o'clock no. Trobo constituency no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebetimi awin ewa hase.
All right, Nanabi, to the Koswada Bar probably a better for Biana no ma yaswati. Why ready? Okay, Mamma Nkasa.
Hello.
Honorable, once again, Yamoha.
Yes,
I got in the movement television so you know the Encobono. Now, Madam, now I don't like what about me. Is about this one a day.
Oh, see a campaign. When I won't cook for Nibusa, say, I walk of various consequences. Now, who send nipa kosada. Me no can say nipa almost delegates a 1,450. The move by 900 abetwaba. But nipa DQ munebu by 500. To busa se DNC and up to now I have Q 100 nipa. And I'm so trouble your Gloria so your trouble. And she my master delegate and so I'm about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And they say Rabbi so one theater about Dr. Bawumia.
Now you know a tia electoral law biana so won't you be diana.
Minimum.
Everyone where they were a delegate.
Me pass around on your delegate. One class about one to be. 20 minutes to many candidates and I will support no. But media me trauma Dr. Bawumia.
Who you can no pedal?
Or your agent.
Our new agent will be
candidate.
Agent only vote.
Agent only vote.
Oh, okay. Yati. Eba so far that is saying.
Oh. Oh, there by 5 o'clock, we better trouble results. Never shock you.
Ebe shock you, say Dr. Bawumia. Ebe we done as we win.
Bawumia that one not trouble there. Remember Dr. Bawumia 70% was trouble.
Wow. Now 2023 that is say that Abuna wunye MP wo hontino. But that is say
Dr. Bawumia wini wa.
Okay, it is our assurance they say trouble once again will fall for Dr. Bawumia and numbers never cost.
Inshallah. By 7 o'clock, near declare Dr. Bawumia as the flag bearer of the party.
Mate, about 6:30 why? All right, about 4 member of parliament for Trobo constituency, the Greater Accra, and Yanini Edian Kumon, Honorable Gloria Owusu, and Yanini Edian Kumon. And I be one more perspective for money.
So far, the Bibia and said anyhow. Now, Nina say, Obia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Omope. Now, Juma, Yama, Gloria, Ayawano, actually say, Omungun and Nimasi. Because Gloria, Trouble, Gloria, into Omungun and Nimas. On Bemakisio say, MP Nintina, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ebena 70%, Trouble constituency. Kaka or no.
All right, any twasso, later, Besamba Honia Babidi and Komo. All right, Busafonti, Trouble, and I acquire Kudi and Komono. Now, now what can be sir father about me how our bad politics and now yes it was all
say na ye can na e ka say binji say obia only soft spot ema MPP no ke kufu ado back of fanisa that is one na ene say obi against Dr. Bawumia nyema miensa okay. And the last one on a me pijaba ede ako say nipana o introduce you and o do tre baby no sa nipa no it at times if we ask him obi introduce you ko baby a that person can be your open door or your closed door and pa imagine say ene senior my oboni bi na madam fu bi say it's aboni ni so trimu oncha anu no de wano e de ache me na makofo obi aba say buane mame
mem wano no
emfa
na bemfa
o ti ase enti ade a ekoso ene nkofo say oh One Ekufuado na ye Juma and say you are continuation of Ekufuado. But you see, Dr. Bawumia has proven himself, say he is his own man. It is our propaganda and it doesn't stand. There were people that Ekufuado didn't work with them again. That they may not have been happy with Ekufuado. Obi say Atachian. Dr. Bawumia is working with him.
Yes.
There are people that never supported Ekufuado. But Dr. Bawumia has been able to what? Put them closer.
Yeah.
And sure, there are people that also work with Ekufuado. And he's been able to also what? Work with them.
Yes.
If you look at his team, it's a mixture of the party and Kasa. Yes, Nipa no introduce you, no. And no one have him.
Nice.
But you see, when they need to come on, to the extent, say, there are people that have him to deny Ekufuado.
They say what they want, yes, sir. But about me, a loyal person.
That is what he believes in, loyalty and gratitude. It's not even the time Napoka said he will not run for this election because of what Dr. Bawumia has done for him.
Yes.
He also showed loyalty and gratitude. And yet, Adia, Dr. Bawumia, Edia onu diaye, and an opposition ayo. Because this election, Akasano, there are 3 sets of groups are here contesting. The person that knows so we win the election.
One
group no. The person that thinks he can win because when we say God I can't say, hey, Koko to me.
Okay. Another group.
One group.
Okay.
And the people that believe that they can become president in the future.
Futuristic people.
Yes, they are also and Napo should have been part of this. That group
for his future.
But was it because of the loyalty? Was it dear pa? Well, we are yama mintino. Minti be born in Tiano. And about me also say because of Ekufuado, a farme, Tamami no piano.
Our politics
more, they may be your blue politics. She said that move Ekufuado to crab a catch and me papa no. Now, I said, we go Bible man. Who say, Obini Christo Nanti, pa, and it need the dear, and then the quarter mountain of configuration as a day, and who near man. Now, so Yabachi Christo no, who do I or say, hey, minim no, man, minim no. Said the Kwame Jesse deny me no. Sana Peter,
so that Peter
deny Christo. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, and for only the Ghana for ebe kan for Ekufuado. Papa bonimu meni Ekufuado nenam. And we have to clap for Dr. Bawumia for that loyalty. Because like I said, Dr. Bawumia mampusi no freedom minority then. Tribe leadership has nothing to do with tribe.
Baby, we free.
Debbie. Make I say it's the same way. You can say Ekufuado is from the minority account group. Me what? Ekufuado is it take bia. Na me prepare obiama Ghana for no. These are the opposition that we hear. Even amongst his minority tribe, he's been able to work with the party. Make I say, Tamaye declare honorable leader as a president. Ekufuado Jine Kase Bawumia Nyanseni Bawumia Namedi Nyanseni ne wuviasim. So Kaisa statement and just send it. If Ekufuado didn't admire the man, Ekufuado no bia or yes sikofana. Ekufuado oh yes one no. On one high people can kill. Ekufuado knows what he saw in Bawumia to pick him. Even as at that time, no to make Kasa same way for Bawumia one. Then it tells you say the Bible canon there's this treasure in earthen vessel. There's some treasure in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And I believe said Yamene di Bawumia Ghana for at this season. And the last one, religion.
Okay.
Bro.
What the religion is what we say, Pani, a chair who can be a ba.
bro me busa wasem I didn't think so you Christian
I'm a Methodist.
Yes didn't think I sorry
o se me ginya me di ntino me ha
but what is one of the things that the church does for us?
Well, back home, say be morals.
Good. The church is meant to shape our character.
Yes.
So in deeper philosophy and metaphysics, I say my can say, your character is your religion.
Yes.
And your religion is your character. But no. I'm telling you on authority, say, Dr. Bawumia is more Christ-like than most
oh yeah, baby. In fact,
I'm telling you,
Papa, you're facing Omani Agyapong. And Omani Agyapong, what you're about, so what say? You to me,
Agyapong. Oh, blessed man.
You to me, Agyapong, Yare, or Yare pa several years. Also, Dr. Bawumia, or Yare, that one, Dr. Bawumia, gospel musician.
Agyapong.
Aye, and that Cremonino, a question, a man discuss on from Elshan Huyari. I will cook Master says so unfortunately, Agyapong Wakwato. Yanos was a coffee. And then you command was all boy Sophia, and yet doom and answer is so and I hold you simple that be what call Sophia and what call the fee Busefil could dig more and I say Jessica or say Agyapong born Agyapong born no Christ 1981 whole baby and Agyapong started born or both Christian.
Yeah, Christopher
was it for Yare Yano according to a Mania Champo was Agyapong that hollow when tis on taste of be as often penny for more equity. So be a better that. When we are so Obian was a book of condolence by Cremoni, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And Papa Paletia Cosheno, we was a cushion, I could say for. It as you said earlier, they say,
so your character is your religion. Your character. And also by at the same
I said the same you say.
No, so what do you mean, tell me? Now what you baby say penny be say with so what yes uchu muta tie bloka you so yeden uchu muta ebedi so and Dr. Bawumia for the last years in what the suban what so you penny say penny due matima now no say I can for Bawumia ho
na be na kufa do kran say be nyanka fa
I be hu Bawumia no ne some of the people that have said evil about him or no almost slay and forgives them be sharp we see papa mo brother me dem no me hear mu 1% because what you say nyamia buanama God has taught him humility.
Yes,
among the things he has suffered.
Yeah
these are the things he told me.
Na o hwese de enkofo si kan ho asem e twa ntoto no so enya ne kasetia na utimi say indeed people have not been fair to Dr.
Bawumia at all.
Na ye kotwa ho aba na menu apanyi menu akuma ba ko e wo land wo Croydon ye fe no Remy Rex Martin and anase fe no Mr. Mankwa Rex no I was na nkofo kase na wo ko UK ya na boys ni se dem fiu na daddy Rex the one tesa o just want tesa wa bata o buy baby wo be fawo na makosi
buy UK
I we need ya say ye campaign no me de be ko kakra na makoye ya ko launch kakra ho na e be ba so inshallah e ti Remy Rex Martin be wo bia no ye chaw e wo Croydon ho no mu de busafo nyina ye twa ho aba e movement television so election lens ye kwa bezisi ya montwen.
Police station be aka koto aba. Why say one raise issue bia na ya start aba no abo ya to be for 3 hours awie. Na do raise say dabi say dey to no e dey intimidation ba nti ensesa no. So but ni nyina achi no I don't know say ba ko dey okasa so omu wi a yenka